Diary of a Nobody by George and Weedon Grossmith. Adapted by Andrew Lynch. Episode 1. We settled down in our new home, and I resolved to keep a diary.
It is a great compliment coming to the Laurels for tea and cake, Reverend.
I'm grateful for the invitation, Mr. and Mrs. Pooter. The Laurels, a delightful name.
Yes, in Brickfield Terrace. I apologise again for your fall over our scraper.
My own fault entirely, Mrs. Pooter, although it is in an unusual place.
And must be removed.
It is on my list. I must show you our garden, Reverend. I'm sure you'll be as entranced as I am at its splendour. Are you, a train enthusiast?
The passing trains are a nuisance. Still, Charles has had his wish come true, being closer to his beloved principal, Mr. Perkup, and his office in the city. We are now much too convenient for Charles's friends, Gowing and Cummings, to pop in at the drop of a hat.
I'm told it's the latest colour, burnt ochre.
Just looks like plain old mustard to me. Oh, what a very distinctive smell.
It's the smell of new paint, Gowing. Don't be such a fusspot.
Gentlemen to see you, sir. Side entrance, as instructed.
Thank you, sir. Pardon me, Gowing.
Oh, burnt ochre.
In my opinion, the front parlour is small, not modest, as described by Charles. The front steps are akin to the Alps, and we must use a side entrance on a regular basis, or gain elephant thighs.
And you are, sir?
Farmerson, ironmonger. You asked me to call, Mr. Pooter?
Ah, yes. Thank you for doing so. I have made a list. The bells.
The bells?
To be seen to. The parlour bell is broken, and the front door bell rings up in the servant's bedroom, which is ridiculous. A bedroom door key needs replacing, and I require a notice informing tradesmen to report to the side entrance.
On the way now, Pooter.
So soon, Gowing.
Colonel smell of paint.
Essential in our refurbishment.
Will that be all, Mr. Pooter?
For now, Farmerson. Gowing, mind that...
Oh!
Scraper.
Crack it, Pooter.
Good day, Mr. Farmerson.
Good day, Mr. Pooter. Oh, I won't bother your servant to close the side door as I see another tradesperson arriving, Mr. Pooter.
Thank you for the observation, Mr. Farmerson.
Mr. Charles Pooter.
I am indeed, sir.
Mr. Horwin, butcher.
Oh, that's a damned awkward place to have a scraper.
Yes, quite, Mr. Farmerson. Mr. Horwin, you say?
You left your card, asking me to call round.
Indeed I did. Being most impressed with the cleanliness of your shop.
And what can I do for you, Mr. Pooter?
Let me see. Shoulder of mutton for tomorrow. As a trial.
A trial? My reputation makes a trial unnecessary, Mr. Pooter.
We don't know your reputation, Mr. Horwin, and ask you not to be offended. A shoulder of mutton tomorrow will dictate our future relationship.
Oh, I'll accept that, Mr. Pooter.
Very good, Mr. Horwin. Mind the scraper as you leave.
Mr. Pooter, sir.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
I feel duty-bound to warn against ordering more goods from callers, as I know for a fact. Mrs. Pooter herself has ordered a pound of fresh butter and £1.50 of salt ditto from a Mr. Borset, the butterman. Goodness knows what else.
Thank you, sir.
And, shilling's worth of eggs.
I shall warn my delivery boy about that scraper.
Ah, good morning, Carrie. I've instructed Sarah to boil me 2 eggs. I didn't request anything for you, as you're in such a sound sleep.
Having been disturbed in the early hours by a very long, very noisy, rattling locomotive.
I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't. I'm now quite used to the train.
Oh, lucky for you. You started breakfast alone then?
I couldn't wait. It was only last week I commented that I found it disgraceful how late some of the young clerks are at arriving. I told 3 of them that if Mr. Perkup heard of it, they might be discharged.
I hope Mr. Perkup noted you asserting your authority. I'm not sure you'll fully appreciate it at the firm.
He was out at the time, which prompted me to make the comment, and I'm not sure my good advice was appreciated.
Really?
Pitt, very much a junior, who has only been with us 6 weeks, told me to keep my hair on. I informed him I had the honour of being with the firm 20 years, to which he insolently replied that I looked it.
What did you say to that?
I gave him an indignant look and said, I demand from you some respect, sir. He replied, all right, go on demanding. I would not argue with him any further. I cannot argue with people like that.
Your eggs, sir. Mrs. Pooter.
Just tea and toast, please, Sarah.
Oh.
Whatever's the matter, Charles? You look quite pale.
It's the eggs.
Well, are they not to your liking?
Oh, decidedly not. Simply shocking. Old stock, if I'm not mistaken.
Sarah,
Yes,
the eggs are not fresh.
Oh, I'd say worse. I'd say addled, Mrs. Pooter. They're the ones what come with the butter from Mr. Borset.
Then I insist they must be returned to Mr. Borset with my compliments and a note stating he needn't call for any more orders.
There's worse to come, sir.
Being?
It's pouring down with rain, sir.
I don't think we can blame Borset for that.
No, but you can blame Mr. Gowing taking your umbrella in mistake for his stick, which he's left in the hall stand.
Oh, poor Charles. I'm going to get soaked going to work. Dear Diary, William Lupin Pooter, our beloved son, is far away, toiling in a bank in Oldham and enjoying the company and hospitality of his northern cousins, while we face the trials of moving to Brickfield Terrace without his support. His father is engaged in very unsatisfactory relations with the local tradesman. The egg man is proving to be particularly difficult. Oh, Charles, I'm so glad to see you home. How was your day?
A disastrous start that got mercifully better.
Oh, did you get very wet?
No.
Charles, we've got...
Allow me to unburden the travails of the day.
Before you do, I just...
Due to sheltering from the confounded rain, I was half an hour late at the office.
That's awful, Charles.
Now
Can
at last, I am at peace in my own citadel.
Not quite, Charles. There's someone to see you in the parlour. Mr. Borset, supplier of eggs. My husband, Mr. Pooter.
Ah, home at last, I see.
I beg your pardon, Mr. Borset.
I've waited because I'm stuck-livered by your actions, Pooter.
Are you drunk, sir?
Do not insult me further than criticising the freshness of my eggs. I suppose you think you know all about eggs, being an important man of the city, as your maid informs me.
Borset, I know enough of eggs to pronounce them addled.
Addled? My eggs? Clerks. I'll be hanged before I serve another city clerk with a egg ever again. I shall serve only gentlemen with my eggs.
Well, I consider it highly possible for a city clerk, such as myself, to be a gentleman.
Such self-regard is not worth a candle.
Dreadful man. He's fallen over the scraper.
The chapter is closed. How was your day, my dear?
Quite busy. I'm afraid we have 2 shoulders of mutton, you having arranged with another butcher without consulting me.
Oh?
In the light of... we could keep both to save embarrassment.
Ah, yes. No. It is an honest mistake on your part, but I shall see to rectifying it.
Dear Diary, Charles, with a perversity which is just like him, placed an order for mutton with the butcher without consulting me, when I had already ordered mutton with our usual man. Oh, dearie, dearie me.
In all my years supplying meat, game, and assortments of finest product to gentry, sir, not city clerks, I have never known a return of mutton or anything else ordered in good faith.
My dear sir, I admit an honest mistake, and for the sake of future orders...
Future orders? There will be none. Rest assured of that. I do not want your custom.
Then what are you making all this fuss about it for?
Bah! Go along. Oh, I could buy up things like you by the dozen. Oh!
That was a little awkward, as I'm sure we see him in church.
Well, then you really should have told me about having ordered mutton carried...
Charles, before we moved, you were happy to leave grocery shopping to me and Sarah. I suggest that you...
Mr. Pooter!
He's at the letterbox.
I shall be bringing a court action against you, Mr. Pooter.
For returning a shoulder of mutton.
For causing me to cut myself on your blasted scraper.
My sincere apologies, Mr. Horwin.
You should have that scraper seen to. Good day to you, sir.
Should we put a notice up as a warning, do you think, sir?
No, sir, no. I must get it removed, or else I shall get into a scrape myself. I don't often make jokes, but that was rather good.
Really tells.
I'll contact Farmer and the ironmonger.
Mr. Cummings has arrived, sir.
Oh, very good. Ask him to join me, please, Sarah. And Ma'am as well, please.
Oh, I think Mrs. Pooter is busy with something.
Tell her to leave whatever she's doing, and she'll enjoy the diversion.
Oh. Working hard, Pooter?
And enjoying the experience. But I've discovered something about our home, sweet home, Carrie.
What is it, Charles? I am rather busy.
This is important, my dear wife.
What?
I have just discovered we have a lodging house.
How do you mean?
Look at the borders. Oh.
Is that all you wanted me for?
Any other time you would have left it, my little pleasantry.
Certainly, at any other time, but not when I am busy in the house.
I thought it was bordering on amusing, Pooter. Bordering.
Yes. I thought we'd play dominoes when Gowing arrives.
Oh, splendid suggestion, Pooter. Gowing will be pleased you have a gang of men working on the removal of that scraper. He's convinced the contraption has it in for him.
A gang? Palmerston told me he'd do the job himself, as it was so minor.
Well, he has at least 3 helpers at the moment.
Palmerston, why so many men and such a large hole for the removal of a small scraper?
It was a stupid place to put it.
Why so?
Right above a gas pipe. Whoever fitted it there was no tradesman, in my opinion.
And who'll foot the bill, Palmerston?
The man who commissioned the job, of course.
Sounds like it's you, Pooter.
Oh, sorry to disturb you, sir, but Borset, him of the X, is here.
Does he want?
Definitely not trouble. He's looking very sorrowful.
Ah, Borset. What brings you back to the Laurels?
I wish to offer an explanation for my behaviour the last time I was here. I'd enjoyed myself far too much, compensating for a missed bank holiday, and having had excess of intoxicating drink was over-upset at the returned hags.
Oh, this is most unexpected.
I offer a pound of fresh butter as a practical apology, and hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me.
My dear Mr. Borset, a gentleman proves himself in dignified actions, not pompous, pretentious rhetoric. Of course I forgive you. I accept the butter with gratitude and place an order for half, nay, a dozen fresh eggs with you.
Certainly, Mr. Pooter, sir.
May I come in?
You're not going to complain of the smell of paint, are you, Cummings?
No, but I'll tell you what. I distinctly smell dry rot.
You're talking a lot of dry rot yourself. Hear that, Gary? He's talking a lot of dry rot himself.
Yes, dear. Very amusing.
Oh.
I don't want to laugh again so soon at one of your jokes, as my sides still ache with laughter from the last one. I'll leave you both to it.
See you later, Deb. Would your servant to serve us some drinks?
Yes, dear.
By the by, my cousin Merton has just set up in the wine and spirits trade and has a splendid whisky, 4 years in the bottle, at 38 shillings. It's worth your while laying down a few dozen of it.
I'd be very tempted, but my cellars are quite full up.
Don't be put off by the price. He has a vast range of product.
I can show you the prices of no concern.
Oh, please, sir, the grocer says he ain't got no more Kinahan, but you'll find this very good at 2 and 6 with 2p returned on the bottle. And please, did you want any more sherry, as he has some at 1 and 3 as dry as a nut.
Thank you, sir, but don't trouble him. Mr. Cummings has a cousin who may be more to my needs.
Most certainly.
Dear Diary, only woken 4 times last night by trains. Charles was too, but he feigned a sound sleep. I am hoping my friend Mrs. James Sutton will visit soon, as all of our callers are male, and mostly named Gowing and Cummings.
Mr. Cummings, Mr. Gowing to see you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Pooter. Always made very welcome by yourself and Carrie.
We're so used to you dropping in. Gowing and Cummings have taken to calling of an evening unannounced in a most familiar way, and staying for supper and several games of dominoes and whist. We spend considerable sums on bottles of Kinahan whisky, which seem to last no time at all.
May I come in?
Hello, Cummings.
Your maid opened the door and asked me to excuse her showing me in as she's wringing out some socks.
Delighted to see you.
I just popped in with the bicycle news. But we might play a hand or two of whist.
Just the 2 of us.
Well, we could play with a dummy hand.
All right. You can be the dummy.
Funny as usual.
Going unannounced.
A maid asked me to enter without ceremony, wringing out socks.
Oh, hello. I wondered who'd come in.
A maid wringing out socks.
A very extraordinary thing has struck me.
Something funny as usual.
Yes, I think you will say so this time. It's concerning you both. Doesn't it seem odd that Gowing's always coming and Cummings always going? I think that's one of the best jokes I've ever made.
It's certainly up to your usual standard.
Thank you, Carrie. What's the matter with you two?
I think after that I shall be going. And I'm sorry I failed to see the fun of your jokes.
Terribly sorry, Cummings. Did you appreciate the pleasantry, Going?
No, Pooter, in truth I did not. I don't mind a joke when it isn't rude, but a pun on a name is certainly wanting in good taste.
I'd go further. If it had been said by anyone else but you, Pooter, I should never have entered the house again. I wish you a pleasant evening.
As do I. I think this visit is best written off. We'll see ourselves out.
There's a letter for you, sir.
Thank you, Sarah. This looks most important. The ivory-handled letter opener, please.
Oh, Charles? Whatever is the matter? Your ration. What's in the letter?
Oh,
is it bad news?
no, decidedly not.
What then?
My dear Carrie. Oh, my dear, dear Carrie.
Tell me, Charles.
We've been invited to the mansion house by the Lord and Lady Mayoress.
Oh, surely not. Oh, it must be some mistake.
Read it to yourself.
An invitation to Mr. and Mrs. Charles Pooter to attend a reception at the mansion house. Oh, Charles!
What? Speaking like an excited schoolboy.
Oh, Charles, you are one of the representatives of trade and commerce.
Carrie, darling, I was a proud man when I led you down the aisle of the church on our wedding day. That pride will be equalled, if not surpassed, when I lead you, my dear, pretty wife, up to the Lord and Lady Mayoress at the mansion house.
Oh, and I am very, very proud of you. You call me pretty, and as long as I am pretty in your eyes, I am happy. You, dear old Charlie, are not handsome, but you are good, which is far more noble. Oh, this says there will be dancing. We haven't danced for years.
No, but we will now.
Oh, Charles, steady. Think of the ornament. Dear Diary, I have never known Charles so happy and more deserving to receive such an invitation. We've never failed to stand and admire the mansion house when walking past, and now to be invited in. We're bursting with pride.
My darling wife. My wife and I would be...
Excuse me, sir.
Sarah, you have specific instructions not to disturb me. If Gowing or Cummings have visited, then they must be told I'm far too busy fashioning a reply to the Mayor and Mayoress to see them.
There's no visitors, sir. Mrs. Pooter wanted to know if you'd like a cup of tea, as you've been at it for hours.
Mrs. Pooter knows a reply to such an important invitation is not a simple matter. Yes, I will take tea, please, Sarah.
Yes, sir.
On behalf of my wife, Caroline, in reply to your most generous invitation to the Mansion House, I, Charles Pooter, and Mrs. Caroline Pooter, gratefully accept. Carrie?
For taking an awful long time. Did you consult Mr. Perkup?
Indeed I did. And whilst I concede our principal must be far more used to replying to very important invitations, I thought his advice to keep it simple not quite enough. However, as ever, I've concluded Mr. Perkup knows best.
While you've been concentrating on your reply, I've turned my attention to what we'll wear at the Mansion House. Mrs. James of Sutton has agreed to come up and help me dress on the day.
Very sensible, Carrie. I'll send my dress coat and trousers to the little tailors around the corner to have the creases taken out, and I'll buy a new pair of boots.
And I suggest you take your shirt to Trillip's, as the front and cuffs are much frayed.
I'm afraid they are. Do you understand, Carrie?
Yes, Charles. Very amusing. Dear diary. Oh, dearie me.
I'm afraid they are frayed, Mr. Trillip.
They're bound to do that, sir.
Afraid so. Yes, quite. Would you return it to the Lovells, Brickfield Terrace, when repaired, please?
Yes, Mr. Pooter. Anything else?
Yes, there will be. It isn't every day one's invited up to the Mansion House by the Lord Mayor and Lady Mayoress. I'll take that pair of lavender kid gloves and a white tie.
Very good, sir.
Make that too, in case one is spoiled in the tying.
As the day of the Mansion House ball draws near, I have written to our dear son William in Oldham to share our joy, and Charles has been at great pains to let all of our friends know of our invitation.
Sarah, I want you to deliver these notes. One to Mr. Gowing and one to Mr. Cumming. Very important notes telling them not to call next Monday, as Mrs. Pooter and myself will be at the Mansion House in the company of the Lord Mayor and Lady Mayoress.
Post not good enough, sir.
Certainly not. I need to know they've been opened, read and understood.
As you will, sir. Mr. Trillip, for you, sir.
All right, Sarah, thank you. You deliver those notes and I'll see to Trillip.
Here you are, sir. My fee is on this invoice. It's 5 shillings.
That's more than I paid for the shirt. New, Mr. Trillip.
Well, it's better now than when it was new, Mr. Pooter.
I have to say this is tantamount to daylight robbery.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Mr. Pooter. But if you wanted your shirt front made out of pauper linen, such as is used for packing and bookbinding, why didn't you say so?
I've no more time to waste on this matter, Trillip. I've new boots to buy for my special occasion.
Dear diary, very little sleep last night, but due to excitement rather than trains.
Almost 11 o'clock, Carrie.
I know.
Only 7 hours to go.
Oh, please don't keep informing me of the time, Charles.
But where is Mrs. James of Sutton? Is she helping to dress you or what? Has her train been delayed? Has she fallen ill? Has she somehow got the date wrong?
Mrs. James has arrived, Mrs. Pooter.
Thank goodness for that!
Oh, go and busy yourself with other things now, Charles, not forgetting to scuff the soles of your new boots and leave me to prepare.
Where are you dashing to this time, Sarah?
Just something for the missus, sir.
But how long am I to be banned from the bedroom?
You're to dress in the parlour, sir. I've put all your requirements in there. Moustache!
But, well, really? Oh.
Sarah! 2 cabbages and cold blocks as requested.
What are you doing, boy? Don't thrust.
Just delivering, sir.
Look at my shirt.
It's very nice.
It was. Now it's made with cabbage and coal dust, stupid boy.
It's not my fault, sir. I'm in a rush. Don't tell on me. Please don't tell on me.
Of course not. Wait.
Oh, you've dropped a cabbage. Should I retrieve it?
No, it's fine. Here, take a penny.
Oh, thank you, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
It's all right. Time to clean up.
Oh, sir, are you all right?
Apart from cabbage smears, coal dust on my shirt, a twisted ankle and a cut chin, I'm fine.
Oh, good. I'll go back upstairs to see to the missus.
But, Sarah! Oh.
up, Charles.
No, what time is it?
You nodded off waiting. Sorry to take so long.
My darling Carrie, you are worth every second waited. You look like a queen. Never have I seen you look so lovely or so distinguished.
Oh, thank you, Charles. I asked Mrs. James if I could borrow this dress, knowing it was your favourite colour of blue. And the ivory fan, Charles. Too much? Or...
Don't change a thing, Carrie. My dear, dear wife. You will be the belle of the ball, and I will be the proudest husband at the mansion house.
Dear Diary, Charles has questioned every detail, and we're very well prepared for our honour of attending the mansion house this evening.
Isn't it wonderful to be among these sort of people?
Yes, Charles. But it's all overwhelming.
Don't be. We're here on merit, having been invited by the Lord Mayor himself. Mr. Perkup said he was envious because he had a previous engagement and couldn't attend.
It's a pity we don't know anybody.
I think we might. Isn't that Franching from Peckham over there?
Don't leave me. They're laughing at me.
Don't be silly, Carrie. Sip more champagne. We're here with the higher echelons of society. Nobody knowing us is to our advantage, as our status can be taken as anything. Supper served. Tuck in along with everyone else.
Dear Diary, my stars. It was a splendid supper, with any amount of champagne.
I'm delighted to see you've made a most hearty supper, Carrie.
It was wonderful. And if we had the means, I'd resolve to drink nothing but champagne ever again.
I heartily agree. Let's circulate prior to dancing.
All right.
I'm pleased your confidence is boosted, having become familiar with the surroundings.
We're as good as the best here.
Within our range, Carrie, there are many, many very important people here, and I aim to converse with some of them.
What's ho? Pooter! Is this better than the Laurel's Brickfield Terrace, eh?
Palmerston, I never expected to see you here.
I like that. If you, why not me?
Yes, of course.
Can I get your jolly old lady anything?
No, I thank you.
May I remind you that you've yet to finish resurfacing after removing the scraper and damaging the gas pipe?
Pardon me, Mr. Pooter, no business talk. We're in company, please. Must move on. Lots of familiar faces.
To think a man who mends our scraper should be here mixing in these circles.
Charles, he must have earned his invitation the same as you have. Let's have some more champagne.
After we dance.
Oh, really?
And forevermore, we can say we have danced at the mansion house as guests of the Lord Mayor. Come along, my darling wife.
What happened? Are they all right?
Help them up.
Who are they? Not dancers, that's for sure.
Oh, I know them. It's Pooter. Considers himself quite the hag expert.
Help us up, please, Borsey.
Of course I will. Now, what happened?
Charles slipped, having not taken my advice to topple his new boots and drag me down with him.
I am so sorry.
No harm done, I hope.
Are you all right, dear?
As far as I know.
Oh, are you the chap who fell down?
Yes, Palmerston.
Oh, he's the chap who returned a shoulder of mutton.
Owen the butcher. Fancy seeing you here.
I had hoped never to see him again, Borset.
First time here, Mr. Pooter.
Oh, it is Pooter, wasn't sure.
Oh, you're here as well, Mr. Trillip.
Afraid I am, sir. Will you be needing more shirt repairs after your little mishap?
I feel decidedly groggy.
You took quite a tumble. You all right, Mrs. Pooter?
Yes.
Get back on the floor and dance, Pooter.
Leave him be, Borset. Come and have another glass. That's more in our line.
A splendid suggestion, Palmerston.
Charles was poorly all night long after the ball, leaving me to bar the scullery door and feed the cat, and he had to call up Brownish the chemist for a curative this morning.
I do believe I've been poisoned by the lobster mayonnaise at the mansion house last night.
Take me for a fool, Charles Pooter.
Regarding what?
My ability to ascertain the cause of your so-called illness. We both know it was not lobster mayonnaise. Champagne never did agree with you.
Caroline, I'm astounded at the insinuation.
Oh, don't be theatrical. It has no effect on me. Reserve that tone for your new friend, Mr. Farmerson, the ironmonger.
As far as I'm concerned, Carrie, I've done nothing you can reproach me for, and that's an end to it.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, permit me to jog your memory about last night. Following your collapse to the dance floor, dragging me with you...
My new...
I said... What happened next? After professing to snub Mr. Farmerson, you permit him to snub you in my presence and then accept his invitation to take a glass of champagne with you, and you don't limit yourself to one glass. You then offer this vulgar man who made a bungle of repairing our scraper a seat in our cab on the way home. I say nothing about his tearing my dress and getting in the cab, nor of treading on Mrs. James's expensive fan, which you knocked out of my hand, and for which he never even apologised.
But
You smoked all the way home without having the decency to ask my permission.
But
that is not all. At the end of the journey, although he did not offer you a farthing towards his share of the cab, you asked him in. Fortunately, he was sober enough to detect from my manner that his company was not desirable. Charles and I have settled our differences over the matter of Mr. Farmerson in the cab after the ball, but I was startled to see him return this evening with a large number of newspapers. What are you doing with 12 copies of the Blackfriars Bi-Weekly News?
I bought them to send to our friends.
Why?
Because there was to be a list of names in it of all who attended the Mansion House ball.
Was to be?
There is a list of all who attended, except us. We have been overlooked.
I am amazed at that, seeing as how you put us firmly at the centre of things, crashing to the dance floor, dragging me down with you.
Merely an accident, sympathetically witnessed by all. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to put pen to paper.
Who are you writing to?
The Blackfriars Bi-Weekly News, pointing out their omission.
How many this time?
Just the one. Usual copy of the Blackfriars Bi-Weekly News.
Have they replied?
Not as such. Clarifications, corrections, and most importantly, omissions. Here we are. They state that several names have been omitted. Mr. and Mrs. C. Porter.
Porter.
Porter! Stupid people.
They tried, Charles.
And they must try again. Pooter, in capitals. There shouldn't be any possible mistake this time.
Dear diary. Oh, dearie, dearie me. Well?
Just a moment. As an aside to clarifications, corrections and omissions, and I quote, we have received 2 letters from Mr. and Mrs. Charles Pooter requesting us to announce the important fact that they were at the Mansion House ball. Pooter!
Will there be a 3rd letter?
No, Carrie. My time is far too valuable to bother about such trifles.
Dear Diary, today I have written to our dear son William in Oldham, telling him how much I miss his company and the vicissitudes of our life in Brickfield Terrace, and sending him birthday greetings with a small gift. I've received a letter from our son, thanking me for sending him cufflinks for his 20th birthday.
Oh, very good. Is he well?
I believe so, but rather intriguingly, after he thanks me for his delivery, he tells me to expect one of my own this afternoon.
Whatever could he be sending us from Oldham, I wonder?
And we did not have to wait long to discover exactly what that delivery was to be.
William, my dear boy, what a wonderful surprise.
What a tease you are, not explaining that you yourself are the surprise package.
Hello, old things. Got leave from the bank, and as Monday's a holiday, thought I'd give you a little surprise.
Oh, that's a lovely surprise it is. You've lost weight. Are you not eating properly up in Oldham?
I'm eating almost as heartily as I would at home, old girl. Don't fret about that. Your cousins send their love and all that guff?
How kind.
You're going to show me around the new place, then?
Yes, then we can settle down and exchange our news. You'll be surprised by the back garden.
And how close we are to the railway line.
The special port, sir. The prodigal has returned.
Yes, sir. Is that everything, sir?
No, it isn't. You've not finished yet.
Charles?
You must pour yourself a glass of port, Sarah.
Oh, sir.
Join us in a toast, Sarah.
To your health, William.
Welcome home, darling Willie.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. I'll leave you to it.
Thank you, Sarah.
Oh, by the by, did I tell you I've cut my first name William and taken the second name Lupin? In fact, I'm only known in Oldham as Lupin Pooter. If you were to willy me there, they wouldn't know what you meant.
Oh? Lupin was never intended as a Christian name. Just mother's family name to be kept alive.
And a fine name.
Good old mother.
Oh, of course, you must call yourself whatever you think fit, within reason. But I thought William a nice, simple name after Uncle William, who was much respected in the city.
Oh, I know all about that. Good old Bill. You mind if I take a refill?
Yes, of course, my dear Willie.
Lupin, as our prodigal is known at the bank.
I hope you are happy with your colleagues.
Not really. There's not one clerk who's a gentleman and the boss is a cad.
Sound too good?
Oh, I expect Lupin's feeling jaded from the journey and will have a more positive perspective in the morning.
It is my dearest wish to see you as settled in your employment as I am, working for Mr. Perkup.
Let's top up our glasses and drink to his health.
Yeah. William, it's almost 9 o'clock and we breakfast at 8:30. How long will it be?
I'd greatly appreciate a little while longer, Gov.
Golf?
Lupin, dear, it's 1:30 and we dine at 2.
I'll be there, Mother.
A 2:45. We've not seen much of you over the weekend, and you'll have to return by the 5:30 train.
Let the boy enjoy his meal, Charles.
I am simply pointing out you'll have to leave in an hour or go by the midnight mail.
Look here, Governor. It's no use beating about the bush. I've tendered my resignation at the bank. Probably a bit of a shock, but that's it, I'm afraid.
Are you going to say something coherent, Charles?
Yes, I am.
And not much to say, really. The decision's been taken.
How dare you, sir? How dare you take such a serious step without consulting me? You will write a note at my dictation, withdrawing your resignation and amply apologising for your thoughtlessness.
It's no use. If you want the good old truth, I've got the chuck.
Dear diary. Oh, dearie, dearie me. Hello, Charles. How was the office?
I felt duty bound to inform Mr. Perkup of our circumstances regarding William.
Lupin.
As I expected, Mr. Perkup was very understanding and equally wise in his counsel. We concluded that William...
Lupin. Will Mr. Perkup take him on?
He and I concluded that Lupin hasn't taken to Oldham or been away from his family, which has clouded his judgment and caused a lack of interest in his job at the bank. With Mr. Perkup's help, I'm sure we can secure him a position in the city.
Dear diary, I should have known it. For all my husband's dedicated loyalty to his firm, I suspect that his own importance within it is a self-delusion. His principal, Mr. Perkup, could find our son no position and left Charles pathetically grateful to be given a list of other possible prospective employers for Lupin.
Hello, old thing. Not kept you waiting for supper, have I?
As a matter of fact, you have. But not to worry. I have secured for you an introduction to Fritz, Janus & Co. We understand you may be a little down in the dumps, having no success in finding fresh employment.
On the contrary, Governor, I'm in fine form, having been elected to be a member of the Holloway Comedians.
You are in a state of unemployment, existing totally on our munificent and you divert your efforts of finding gainful employment by joining an amateur dramatic club.
That's about it, Governor. Just the ticket to take my mind off my woes.
Oh.
The Evening Post for you, sir.
Thank you, Sarah. Fingers crossed, Carrie.
Well, Charles?
Well, I wouldn't be too happy if Poolers and Smith did have anything to offer Lupin. They're a very young firm. Of course, my ultimate ambition is to see him alongside me at Mr. Perkup's firm. No post being available there yet. I'm sure my principal's contacts will come good for Lupin, who is rather late.
I haven't seen him all day.
I must say, I wish you hadn't given him a latchkey.
He is 20 years old, Charles.
I, and many more, had to wait until 21 to receive our key. We never seem to see anything of him since he's gained his independence. Ah, good.
And his spirits seem to be up.
Hello, you two. Not waited for me, have you?
As a matter of fact, we have. And they're glad to see you home. Supper, a good night's sleep, and then ready for the fray tomorrow. I have high hopes we'll receive good news from Pattles and Pattles.
I've got some good news already.
You found yourself a post?
Let's fill your glasses up, and one for me, and then I'll tell you.
This is such a relief, Lupin.
Don't jump the gun, old girl. Cheers.
Good health and a solid future.
What exactly are we drinking to?
My engagement.
At which company?
Not a company, Governor. A delightful young woman. I'm engaged to be married. You should see me dance the polka. You should see me cover the ground.
Lupin! Stop this nonsense at once and explain yourself.
Oh, Charles, have you ever seen him happy?
Will you both please come to your senses?
Who is she, Lupin?
Never mind that for the moment. I cannot believe that you, William, Lupin, still a mere boy, would even consider getting engaged without consulting us.
That's exactly what I've done.
Who is she, Lupin?
Daisy Muttler, the nicest, prettiest, most accomplished girl I've ever met.
Oh, Lupin, you're glowing with happiness.
With love. I loved her the moment I saw her.
But you know means to support yourself, never mind a wife.
In time. If I have to wait 50 years, then so be it. And I know she'd wait for me. Suddenly, the world is a different place to me now, a world worth living in. I now have a purpose, and that is to make Daisy Muttler Daisy Pooter. And I know, dear parents, nay, guarantee, Miss Daisy Muttler will not disgrace the family of the Pooters.
Oh, Lupin.
What are people?
Oh, Muttler, Williams and Watts.
Can't say I've ever heard of them.
Oh, Charles, Lupin isn't marrying a company. He's marrying Daisy, who I know I will love as a daughter. Dear diary, I could not be happier for Lupin, myself, and Charles, when he comes around to the idea. To top it all, Mr. Perkup has helped secure Lupin a post at Cleanans & Co. Stock and Share Brokers. I've obtained agreement from Charles to hold a small party welcoming Daisy Muttler to the Laurels. Life is very good. If only the trains would stop running.
Daisy, my Daisy. She's looking forward to the party, and so am I. You won't mind if some of the Holloway comedians come along, will you?
Oh.
How many?
Oh, just half a dozen or so, including Daisy's brother Frank, who's an absolute hoot.
Oh, we'll be very pleased to meet them, won't we, dear?
I hope this won't distract you too much from the real task in hand. Establishing yourself at Cleanans & Co., Stock and Share Brokers.
Oh, don't worry about that.
I hope your levity is superficial and that you appreciate greatly the fact that Mr. Perkup himself has vouched for you.
Here's a thought. Invite Mr. Perkup to the party as a way of thanks.
Very thoughtful, Lupin.
Be aware, not quite grand enough for him.
There's no offence in asking him. He might just surprise you.
They may find it an uncommonly kind gesture from an employee.
On consideration, you might be right. I shall send him an invitation. I detest these boots.
Don't make such a fuss, Charles.
The trousers are too short.
They're perfectly fine. You should have tried them on before waiting for the night of the party. Your ordinary boots are better than the dress ones. They're higher and no one will notice a slighter gap.
The trousers are a bit short, old boy. And why aren't you wearing dress boots?
Your father is dressing for comfort in his own home.
I thought you were a stick in the mud about rigid etiquette.
My dear son, I have lived to be above that sort of thing.
I always thought a man generally was above his boots.
I fail to find that remotely amusing.
Oh, Charles, it was quite witty.
Guests arriving! Side door!
Front door, sir. Front door on this occasion.
Hello, Poot. Why, your trousers are too short.
You'll find my temper short, also going.
That won't make your trousers longer.
Welcome, Cummings. And Mrs. Cummings.
Good evening.
You didn't say anything about a costume. Isn't fancy dress, is it?
Of course not.
What with the trousers and boots?
Oh, Daisy, you're here at last. Mother, father, I present my fiancée, Miss Daisy Muffler, and her brother Frank.
We're very, very pleased to meet you at last, Daisy.
My pleasure, Mrs. Pooter.
Well, welcome to the Lovells and to the Pooters.
Thank you, Mr. Pooter.
Daisy is a big woman and at least 8 years older than Lupin, and, in my estimation, not particularly pleasing on the eye.
But she does seem nice.
I wonder if Mr. Perkup will honour us.
Oh, Howard, don't be too disappointed if he doesn't. He did say he would, if he could, cut short his dining appointment in Kensington.
I do hope so. Your efforts at catering should be rewarded by someone with Mr. Perkup's eye and appreciation.
Do you really think so, Charles?
Oh, Carrie, you and Sarah, under your supervision, have worked so hard. I'd wager there is no better table in the whole of London this night. Little cakes, open jam puffs and jellies, sandwiches, cold chicken, ham.
And the sideboard groans with the weight of the cold beef and pissendu tongue. Oh, we have done our son proud.
Well, after the shock, it's only right to celebrate the engagement of our only child to Miss Daisy Muffler.
Excellent party, Pooter.
Thank you, Cummings. Sarah,
Yes, sir.
put a plate of sandwiches and the best of the savouries and fancies to one side, in case Mr. Perkup arrives.
Yes, sir. Some champagne? It's going ever so quickly.
Port, I think, Sarah. Steady with the champagne going. Don't want you falling down.
Don't be such a fussball, Pooter.
If I didn't know better, I'd swear you hadn't eaten for a month prior to tonight.
More champagne, anyone?
Lupin, it is not a bottomless well.
Don't fret, Governor. I'm standing half a dozen bottles myself.
How can you afford to...
Had a bit of luck. Made £3 on a deal in the city.
I hope you'll be acting responsibly in your new post at Cleaners and Co. Stock and Share Brokers.
Don't worry about me. I'll soon be an old stick-in-the-mud married man like yourself.
Stick in the mud. That's twice tonight.
Oh, Daisy's ready. For what? Song. We're in for a treat.
Lupin, let the girl rest. She's making us all feel tired by the effort she's putting in.
But then it's your turn, Governor.
Me?
You. If you're so concerned about Daisy overtiring herself, the entertainment duty falls on your shoulders. Doesn't it, party goers?
Yeah, come on, Pooter. We know you can do it.
You know you want to.
Just needs encouragement.
Oh, Pooter!
Pooter! Pooter!
Pooter! Very well. This is on page 12, Frank. I've just got here through Paris from the sunny southern shore. I to Monte Carlo went just to raise my winter's rent. Dame Fortune smiled upon me as she'd never done before. And I've now such lots of money, I'm a gent. And I've now such lots of money, I'm a gent. As I walk along the Bois Boulogne with an independent air, you can hear the girls declare, he must be a millionaire. You can hear them sigh and wish to die. You can see them wink the other eye at the man who broke the bank at Monty. Mr. Perkup, you're here. No. Stop. Don't. In here. In here.
Charles. Charles. Wake up. Wake up. Oh, what's the matter?
Oh, thank goodness it was a dream. What's the time?
4 a.m. You've been like a restless octopus since coming to bed.
A nightmare. Over and over. The house was filled with Lowe people who kept throwing things at Mr. Perkup. I hid him under a bath towel.
You know champagne never agrees with you.
No. I think I ate too heartily of the side dishes.
It wasn't the side dishes that drove you to sing.
Oh, no. In Mr. Perkup's presence, how can I ever look him in the eye again?
Mr. Perkup said he was very amused and enjoyed his visit. He also gave you leave to only arrive at the office at 12 noon, but if you don't sleep now, you're in danger of oversleeping for even that. Good night, Charles. And stop dreaming.
Isn't it peaceful?
Yes.
Just the ticking of the clock and the turning over the pages.
Yes. Quite a fuss sometimes, newspaper.
Me with the Blackfriars Bi-Weekly News.
Which you said you'd never buy again.
Only a petty man would hold a grudge over the spelling mistake. You with your book.
Which I could enjoy in the right circumstances.
Do you know, my dear Kerry, with all the so-called delights of enjoying society, I do believe I enjoy nothing better than a quiet evening, sitting reading with your silent company.
Yes, dear, very sweet.
After getting over the shock of Lupin's engagement, I'm now inclined to see the better side. Finished reading?
It seems so for now.
An early engagement can lead to a very happy marriage. Here we sit.
Indeed we do.
We married early, and with the exception of a few trivial misunderstandings, we've never really had a serious word.
True. It's a matter of putting up with and being forgiving of minor irritations.
Exactly. Something I learned to do many years ago. And you yourself have many qualities.
Thank you, Charles.
I can't help thinking that half the pleasures of life are derived from the little struggles and small privations that one had to endure at the beginning of one's married life. Such struggles were generally occasioned by want of means, and often help to make loving couples stand together all the firmer.
I'm so blessed to be married to quite the philosopher.
Thank you for that compliment. I don't pretend to be able to express myself in fine language, but I feel I have the power of expressing my thoughts with simplicity and lucidness.
Simplicity is your gift. You should write a book of your thoughts, Charles.
Funny you should say that. I have thought recently of keeping a diary. I have often seen published reminiscences of people I have never heard of, and I fail to see, because I do not happen to be a somebody, why my diary should not be interesting.
I think that would fill your time admirably.
My only regret is that I didn't start it when I was a youth. But as we enter the next stage of our lives, with our son about to be married and have a family of his own, it would be a good time to chronicle all the happy events.
Do we have any brandy in the house?
No. We have whiskey on the sideboard, but I...
Oh.
Are you all right, Lupin?
Oh.
Daisy is well?
If you mean Miss Mutlow, I don't know whether she is well or not, but please never mention her name again in my presence. Good night.
Will you be starting your diary this evening?
Perhaps not.
In episode 1 of The Diary of a Nobody, Johnny Vegas and Catherine Parkinson played Charles and Kerry Pooter. Lupin was Andrew Gower, and Sarah was Sinead Matthews. Cummings was Adrian Scarborough, and Gowing Stephen Critchlow. Farmerson was played by Joe Ransom, Trillip by Adam Gillan, and Daisy Mutler was Sarah Sweeney. Other parts were played by members of the company. The Diary of a Nobody is dramatised by Andrew Lynch from the novel by George and Weedon Grossmith. The music was arranged and played by Phase Music. The producer is Sally Harrison and the director is Marilyn Imrie. The Diary of a Nobody by George and Weedon Grossmith. Adapted by Andrew Lynch. Episode 2. The Trials, Tribulations and Triumphs of my dear son Lupin and my beloved husband Charles Pooter. Dear Diary, clouds, clouds and more clouds. Our son Lupin is in turmoil. His engagement to Daisy Mutler is broken off.
Good morning, Father. Mother.
Good morning. How are you, my dear?
Oh, I'm just taking one day at a time.
Our only child is clearly suffering from a broken heart. His father, in an attempt to take Lupin's mind off his woes, suggested he follow his example and start a diary. I said nothing of my own poor efforts in this regard. How Lupin and I laughed when Charles told us that indeed his diary might one day be a source of wealth and fame. We don't mean to be rude, dear Charles, but truly I do not think your diary would sufficiently interest the public to be taken up by a publisher.
Samuel Pepys had his published, and it was just about ordinary life.
If yours had been written on larger paper, Gov, we might get a fair price from the butterman for it.
That's very good, Lucy.
That's boosted my mood enormously, Gov.
Dear Diary, after a sleepless night, disturbed by the passing of countless trains, quite unexpectedly over breakfast, dear Lupin startled us both quite out of our wits.
I'm expecting Gowing and Cummings to drop in tomorrow evening for a game of dominoes. Perhaps you'd like to help amuse them?
Oh, you had better put them off, as I have asked Daisy and Frank Mutler to come.
After your engagement to Daisy has been broken off?
Who said it is off?
You have given us both to understand that...
Well, never mind what I said. It is on again.
My word.
Dear Diary, I am at a loss for words.
Shall I serve breakfast now?
Yes, please, Sarah.
We'll be entertaining guests tomorrow evening, Sarah. Please turn over the cold leg of mutton, dress it with a little parsley, and no one will know it has been cut.
Yes, Mrs. Pooter.
I'd better inspect the mutton for peace of mind. Come, Sarah.
Yes, Mrs. Pooter.
Lupin? You don't have any personal objection to either Gowing or Cummings being here, do you?
Not at all, Gov.
Very good. They are my dearest friends, and a young man can learn from all elders, not just his father.
I've no objection, because I hardly regard them except to think Cummings looks rather an ass, but that is partly due to his patronising the 3-shilling one-price hat company and wearing a reach-me-down frock coat. As for that perpetual brown velveteen jacket of Gowing's, he resembles an itinerant photographer.
It is not the coat that makes the gentleman.
No, and it was not much of a gentleman who made their coats.
Dear Charles was still recovering from the shock of Lupin's announcement when another surprise was sprung upon him by his beloved Mr. Perkup.
Mr. Perkup wants to see you before you start your dinner.
Of course.
Wouldn't like to be in your shoes.
Yes?
Is Pooter... Mr. Perkup?
Enter. Take a seat, Mr. Pooter. I shall not be a moment.
No, thank you, sir. I'll stand. I hope there's nothing wrong, sir.
Oh, dear, no. Well, quite the reverse, I hope. Mr. Buckling is going to retire, and there will be some slight changes in the office. You have been with us for nearly 21 years, and in consequence of your conduct during that period, we intend making a special promotion in your favour. We have not quite decided how you will be placed, but in any case there will be a considerable increase in your salary, which it is quite unnecessary for me to say you fully deserve.
Thank you, Mr. Perkup. Thank you. Thank you.
A bottle of Jackson Freres as requested from the grocer's, sir.
Thank you, Sarah.
What's champagne taste like, sir?
Difficult to describe, really. That'll be all, Sarah. This will definitely be a red letter day for my diary. After being used to getting a £10 rise annually, I thought it might be £15 or £20, but £100 surpasses all belief.
Oh, you deserve it, dear.
Thank you, darling Carrie. I think Mr. Perkup thinks so too.
Oh, champagne, Gov. Am I on to something here?
This is to celebrate some good news I've received today.
Oh, hooray, Gov. And I have some good news also. A double event, eh? I'll get a glass.
My boy, as a result of 21 years industry, I have been rewarded with promotion to senior clerk and a rise in salary of £100.
3 cheers for you, Gov.
Hip, hip.
Now my good news. Having been in the firm of Job Clean and Stock and Share Brokers a few weeks, my governor allotted me £5 worth of shares in a really good thing. The result is today I have made £200.
What? Lupin, you are joking.
No, Gov. It's the good old truth.
And you've made £200?
Yes, I have. Let's have another bottle.
We don't have another bottle.
Then we soon will have. Sarah!
I trust you will invest and save this windfall wisely.
I certainly intend to, but your wisely and mine may be two different wisely.
No extravagances, please, Lupin.
Don't worry, Mother. Ah, Sarah, will you please pop along to the grocer's and buy a bottle, nay, 2 bottles of Jackson Freres?
Yes, sir.
Are you justified in this extravagant, but also about my reckless speculation?
Look here, Gov. Excuse me for saying so, but you're a bit out of date. It does not pay nowadays fiddling about over small things.
Fiddling about over small things?
I don't mean anything personal, Governor. But my boss says if I take his tip and stick to big things, I can make big money.
I find the very idea of speculation most horrifying.
And so do I, Lupin.
I agree.
Yeah.
Huh? But it is not speculation, it's a dead cert.
Ah.
I've made £200 in 1 day. What's a few pounds on champagne? My dear Gov, I promise you faithfully that I will never speculate with what I have not got. Ah, Sarah, well done. Get yourself a glass and join in our celebrations.
Dear Diary, Charles has decided to have one of his periodic, encouraging chats with Sarah. It rarely ends well.
Is it because I accepted a glass of champagne from Master Lupin?
Of course not, sir. It's simply the careless habit of shaking the tablecloth after removing dishes and crockery. It causes all the crumbs to fall on the carpet, eventually to be trodden in.
Oh, you're always complaining, sir.
Indeed, I am not.
The soap?
Yes, I did speak to you last week about walking all over the drawing room carpet with a piece of yellow soap on the heel of your boot.
And you're always grumbling about your breakfast.
No.
Last week, it was the sausages.
It was not a complaint. I merely questioned your cooking methods.
You even blamed me for burning your tongue.
I merely pointed out that the Worcester sauce bottle should not be shaken as violently as you tend to do it. It excites the oriental spices unnecessarily.
I shall never accept another glass of champagne from Master Lupin ever again.
What's the matter with her?
Hello, Cummings. Lupin, with an act of thoughtless kindness, has skewed temporarily the very basic fabric of our domestic harmony.
Sorry I asked. Well, have I not been missed? It being 3 weeks since we last met.
Time does fly. Well, Cummings, how are you?
I've been on my back for a couple of weeks. At one time my doctor nearly gave me up, yet not a soul has come near me. No one has even taken the trouble to inquire whether I was alive or dead. The only company I've had was my wife, the doctor, and the landlady. I wonder you did not see it in the paper. I know it was mentioned in the bicycle news.
I only see the bicycle news when you bring it round, and as you haven't...
Sorry to enter unannounced, but Sarah's blabbing in the hall and can't speak. Hello, Cummings. Have you seen a ghost? You're like Irving in Macbeth. Ah!
Ow! Gently going. The poor fellow has been very ill.
And I suppose you care.
Hello, you three. Just popped in to change. This gentleman is Mr. Murray Posh.
Very pleased to meet you.
By the way, if you chaps still have misgivings about investing £20 of my advice in parachica chlorates, let Mr. Murray Posh reassure you with the faith he has in me.
Lupin! Lupin!
Murray Posh, eh? Any relation to Posh's 3-shilling hat?
Well, I...
Really going? You've not even been introduced.
Going, Mr. Posh, and this is Cummings.
I'm very pleased to meet you, sir.
Very pleased to meet you too.
Lupin's father, Pooter. That do, old fusspot?
I'm very pleased to meet you, Mr. Posh.
May I repeat my question about the hats now, Pooter?
No need, Mr. Gowing. I am of the family you refer to, but I take little active part in the business.
Might I ask the business of parachica chlorates?
As Lupin has inferred, I have invested heavily on his advice, and I have utter faith in him.
Evening, Carrie.
Oh, we have a sudden influx of company.
Caddy, my dear, may I introduce Mr. Murray Posh of the Hat family? The rest you know.
I enjoy company and entertaining in Brickfield Terrace when I know who to expect and have sufficient notice to prepare, but at times my home quite resembles a gentleman's club. What with Gowing and Cummings popping in unannounced and Lupin bringing friends around without prior warning, the latest being a Mr. Murray Posh. I'm told of the 3-shilling hat company. He's a large young man who steered the conversation around to Miss Daisy Mutler on several occasions, which I found odd. I mentioned this fact to Charles, but all he could talk about was parachica chlorates, which I also found strange.
Lupin, a delicate subject.
What's that, Gov? The birds and the bees?
Please. Your mother's expressing some anxiety about the way Mr. Murray Posh of the 3-shilling hat company spoke of Miss Daisy Mutler, your fiancée, in a rather familiar way.
I don't understand what she could be worried about.
That Mr. Posh may cut you out.
Gov, a man who is jealous has no respect for himself. A man who would be jealous of an elephant like Murray Posh could only have contempt for himself.
My word. William Lupin was totally dismissive of any suggestion that Mr. Murray Posh was a threat to his relationship with Miss Daisy Mutler.
My mind is at rest, Charles. I've watched you brush your hair over many years. Have you noticed that as it thins, it takes you increasingly longer?
Can only deduce that my hairbrush is becoming worn out, and a suitable replacement may make an ideal present when the occasion arises.
I fear it isn't the brush that's wearing thin,
What? You don't mean... No, nonsense.
Where I'm standing.
No. I may be greying around the temples, which you must admit makes me look more distinguished, but I've stopped thinning.
No, to borrow my hand mirror. Well,
I think it's a trick of the light.
I'll stand nearer. There, see?
I don't think... If I twist...
Oh, no!
It's not such a calamity, dear. Purchase another tomorrow on my way home from work. It's a few shillings.
Oh, it isn't the price, Charles. A broken mirror will bring us terrible luck.
What nonsense, Carrie. You are the most sensible and practical of people, yet you can be absurdly superstitious. I know Mrs. James of Sutton is your oldest and dearest friend, but I blame her for setting a bad example. Salt spilled, ladders avoided, etc., etc.
Oh, she is gifted in spiritualism, Charles, and her experiences should not be trivialised.
I've never commented before, but I now have to say I find all the mumbo-jumbo absolute rot.
No, Charles. Mark my words. Some misfortune is about to happen.
Governor, you know those parachica chlorates I advised you to invest £20 in?
Yes, Lupin. They're all right, I trust.
Well, no. To the surprise of everybody, they've utterly collapsed.
Oh, what did I tell you? The broken mirror.
However, you are specially fortunate. I received an early tip, sold yours immediately, and was fortunate to get £2 for them. So you get something after all.
Good. A profit of £2 is a good percentage for such a short time.
Now, you don't understand. I sold your £20 shares for £2, and you therefore lose £18 on the transaction, whereby Cummings and Gowing will lose the whole of us.
The broken mirror.
Of course it wasn't, Carrie. But parachica chlorates were supposed to be so safe.
I'm very sorry, and it wouldn't have happened if the boss, Job Cleanans, had been in town. Between ourselves, you must not be surprised if something goes wrong at our office. Job Cleanans has not been seen in the last few days, and it strikes me several people do want to see him very particularly.
Oh, thank goodness I didn't mention it to Mr. Perkup. It would have blighted your chances forever.
The chances of what?
My dream. Mr. Perkup employing you.
Your dream?
Our dream, Lupin.
Every parent's dream. But if Daisy and I are going to
May I come in?
I'm sorry it has to be unannounced by Sarah. Again. I must have a word with that girl.
Oh, please don't scold on my account. I don't want to think of me also as an old fusspot.
Is that remark directed at me, Gowing?
Of course it is. Hello, Lupin. I say those parachica chlorates have got an awful smash. You're a nice one. How much you lose?
Oh, nothing.
What?
There was some informality in my application. I forgot to enclose the cheque or something and didn't get any.
Ah, good for you, boy. You, Pooter?
The Gov loses £18.
I understood you were in it too, or nothing would have induced me to speculate, Lupin.
Well, it can't be helped. You must go double on the next tip.
That will be the last thing I do. Apologies, Gowing.
Oh, I lose nothing, fortunately.
What? Why not?
From what I heard, I did not quite believe in them, so I persuaded Cummings to take my £15 worth, as he had more faith than I had.
Hey, good for you, and alas, poor Cummings, he'll lose £35.
Best avoided at the moment, then, I think.
Mr. Cummings is at the door, sir.
What? Do show him in, please.
No, wait.
The window.
Right behind you, Lupin, old boy.
Lupin, I'm a big... Gowing, this behaviour is intolerable.
No!
Show Cummings in, please, sir. Send it round to Lockwood's for some whiskey.
Yes, Mr. Pooter. Yes, to your liking this morning, sir?
Yes. Thank you, Sarah. Ah, the newspaper. The day starts here.
Charles, read the financial news.
In good time, dear. There's an order to these things.
Now, Charles, we have an interest.
Oh, I see. Great failure of stock and share dealers. Mr. Job Cleanans absconded.
Perhaps it might be for Lupin's good.
Yes, I never did think it a suitable situation for him. all very shocking, and I'll make a fresh approach to Mr. Perkup under renewed circumstances.
Good morning.
Good morning, Lupin. I'm very sorry, but under the circumstances...
What do you mean? What have you heard?
Oh, no wonder you look so painfully distressed, my dear boy.
You couldn't possibly know.
We have the news, my dear boy, and feel very sorry for you.
But how?
It's here, in black and white.
Oh, that. I don't care a button for Job cleanings. I expected it. But I did not expect to receive this letter this morning.
What letter, dear?
My dear Lupin, I'm most terribly sorry to inform you that my sister Daisy intends to marry Mr. Murray Posh on the 20th of the month. I do hope this will not affect our relationship and your membership of the Holloway Comedians. Yours, Frank. Muffler. What do you think about that?
Murray Posh?
Yes, the Posh's 3-shilling hats chap.
I knew it. The way he talked about Miss Daisy Mutler. Oh, my dear boy.
Why are you grinning?
Oh, he's in shock.
That's highly likely, Mother, but I'm also consoled remembering Mr. Murray Posh has invested £600 in parachica chlorates.
Enter. Ah, Pooter. Without further ado, I'd like you to go home and collect your son for an interview. We have a vacancy that may suit him.
Where is my darling wife?
Oh, sir, whatever's the matter?
Oh, what's happened? Can't you speak?
Leave us, sir.
Is there anything I can do, sir?
No, just go. You listen to your master like this.
No.
Very good, sir.
Charles, my dear husband, what has caused you such distress?
Carrie, this is the happiest day of my life. Mr. Perkup wants to see Lupin with the view of finding him a position within the firm.
Oh, Charles.
Dear Diary, I share Charles's joy that Lupin has been taken on by Mr. Perkup, though I fear his expectations of our son are too high. The truth is that he is still Lupin, but with a job, spending too much time in music halls and living frivolously, always with an eye to the latest style of dress. So unlike his dear father in that regard.
There. See? That is much better. Carrie?
You do look nice, Lupin.
What was wrong with my first choice?
Too colourful and loud.
A regular, downright respectable, funereal city firm junior clerk. That's me.
Charles, have you a handkerchief or two? You may be more if your emotions take over.
I shall be fine now, Carrie. Your hat, Lupin?
My hat.
Oh, Lupin! What are you doing? You have ruined your hat.
That was my full intention.
Lupin, this is sheer madness.
Charles, the man of the family of the manufacturer of the hat, Murray Posh, marries Miss Daisy Mutler this very day.
Dear Diary, I'm not insulted that Charles has declared today the happiest day of his life over the occasion of our blessed union of marriage. Charles is almost overcome with the situation of he and his boy in the same office, as they can go down and come home together by the same bus.
Lupin, this is our first journey together on our way to the same office. And I just want to say how proud I am that you will be by my side, working for our esteemed master.
A brace of Pooters in Perkup's game bag.
You've reached a very important point in your life, and while I don't wish you less frivolity, I do request you balance it with a very serious attitude towards your work.
Point taken. I shall continue the family tradition of faithful service to the firm and to the city. What exactly will I be doing at first?
Piling and learning. This brings back such wonderful memories. When I first started on this great adventure, I was given some advice that I've never forgotten, and now wish to pass it on to you. Who knows? In the future, you may find yourself passing it on to your boy. Are you ready to take it in?
Yes, Gov. Let's hear it.
Lupin, my boy, filing without cross-reference is merely storage. You do understand that, don't you, Lupin?
Yes, I do. And as well as remembering that, I'll always remember where I was when I heard such a profundity. Approaching the old witch.
And at this part of the journey, I make sure I position myself in a spot where alighting the bus is at its most favourable.
There's nobody else on the bus.
But a good habit is a good habit, whether the bus is crowded or not. We can't have a risk being boxed in or missing our stop. I'm so proud that we can share our journeys together, Lupin. Every day.
Yes.
Going to work and coming home together on the same omnibus as his son is Charles's dream. He fantasises that in the course of time a mature Lupin may read, digest and discuss the contents of Charles's newspaper and go on to take great interest in our little home and garden. But I fear Lupin does not share his father's joy in this. I was made happy today by a visit from my dear friend Mrs. James of Sutton, always so full of good advice and news of what is the very latest thing. Such a change from the company of Gowing and Cummings.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Sarah.
Mr. Cummings has arrived.
Show him in, please, Sarah.
Oh, hello, Charles.
Oh, dear. Do you mind how you go now, Mr. Cummings?
No word, Cummings. Why the walking stick?
I suffered a terrible accident.
On your bicycle?
No, but it was reported in Bicycle News.
Oh, hello. I believe I've missed Mrs. James of Sutton.
Oh, only by a few minutes, dear.
Why are you hobbling, Cummings?
I'm about to explain.
Please do.
I have been on my back for a week after trying to shut the bedroom door. In pulling the door hard, the handle came off and I fell backwards downstairs.
Lupin.
Do excuse me.
Well, I think it's very poor for a chap to make fun of a man nearly breaking his back.
Oh, no, my dear Cummings. Lupin has only left hurriedly to open the door to a friend he expected.
Oh, really? This is the second time I've been laid up with no one sent to inquire, even though on both occasions my situation was mentioned in the Bicycle News.
And by way of apology, will you please stay for a little light supper?
Oh, thank you, Pooter. Very kind. Yes, I will.
Shall I inform Sarah, or will you, Carrie? Carrie? Carrie, what are you doing to your fingernails?
Oh, sorry, dear. I'm manicuring. It's all the fashion now.
I suppose Mrs. James introduced that into your head?
Yes, and I don't know what I'd do without her keeping me up to date.
I find it quite easy not to be kept up to date. Whenever Mrs. James visits, she introduces you to some new fandangled rubbish.
Nonsense, Charles. I demand an example.
Freely given. Was it not Mrs. James of Sutton who put you up to writing on dark slate-coloured paper with white ink?
Oh.
I mean, what nonsense!
It's not fish, is it, Pooter? I had that for lunch.
It's Monday, and as a consequence, you will dine with us on mutton and vegetables.
Look who I found on the doorstep.
Hello, Gowing.
Mutton and veg, eh?
Shall I start to clear away now, Mrs. Pooter?
Yes, please, Sarah. You won't find much, if anything, left on the plates. The portions were quite small beings for so many.
Oh, please don't apologise, Mrs. Pooter, not on my behalf at least. I ate earlier in my lodgings and found my portion quite sufficient.
Oh, well, it was good of you to join us to be sociable, Mr. Gowing.
Is anyone up for a game of dominoes?
Oh,
yes.
Later, Lupin. Although I'm surprised you have the energy for it after such a full and rewarding day. The subject of which I've still yet to enlighten your mother.
I hold my patience for as long as it takes, dear. Play dominoes if it pleases you.
No, well, we will. But the most curious thing has just happened.
What's that?
This is remarkable, but I've suddenly remembered an extraordinary dream I had. I must tell you about it.
Must you, Charles?
There is nothing so completely uninteresting as other people's dreams.
Hear, hear.
Yeah, but when the dreams are interesting... What do you say, Cummings?
I agree with Gowing.
Well, I am astounded. And promise I will never tell you or anybody else a dream of mine the longest day I live.
Here, here, let's play dominoes.
I shall, however, record my dreams in my diary to be contemplated by myself and future readership.
You keep a diary, Pooter.
The gov's going to find a publisher and make us all very well off.
Is that true, Pooter?
Let us play dominoes. Morning, Sarah.
Morning, sir. Scrambled eggs?
Is it Thursday?
Yes, sir.
Then it's scrambled eggs.
Yes, sir. You have a letter?
Thank you, Sarah.
Mrs. Pooter is in the parlour?
As I soon will be.
Morning, Charles.
Morning, Carrie. We have a letter from... My word.
Yes, Charles?
Mr. Franching of Peckham asking us to dine with him tonight at 7 o'clock to meet Mr. Hardfur Huttle, a very clever writer for the American papers.
Tonight? That's very short notice in Peckham. Why must people live so far away?
Franching apologises for the short notice, but says he has at the last moment been disappointed by two of his guests, and regarding us as old friends, who would not mind filling up the gap.
Oh, I'm not sure if we're the right people to accommodate Mr. Franching.
We certainly can't afford to offend him. Franching's very well off and influential. We're sure to get a good dinner and a good glass of champagne.
Which never agrees with you. And so we went all the way to Peckham on the omnibus to dine with Mr. Hardfur Huttle, a very opinionated American gentleman. The champagne was plentiful, and it never agrees with Charles.
Do you know, happy medium are two words which mean miserable mediocrity. May I go on and risk alienating our hostess with my views?
Please do, Mr. Huttle. My sister relishes provocative conversation.
I find your views and conversation fascinating, Mr. Huttle, but wouldn't hesitate to disagree if I think fit.
Which would only stimulate our lively debate. I will make more of my case against the happy medium.
We're privileged to be here, Carrie.
I agree, Charles.
I say, go first class or third. Marry a duchess or her kitchen maid. The happy medium means respectability, and respectability means insipidness. Does it not, Mr. Pooter?
Well, I fear in such esteemed company, I'm happy to listen without comment.
The happy medium is nothing more or less than a vulgar half-measure. A man who loves champagne and finding a glass too little fears to face a whole bottle and settles for an imperial pint will never build a Brooklyn Bridge or an Eiffel Tower. No, he is half-hearted. He is a half-measure, in fact, a happy medium, and will spend the rest of his days in a suburban villa with a stucco column portico resembling a four-post bedstead.
The champagne is top class.
They're still speaking.
That sort of thing belongs to a soft man with a soft beard with a soft head, with a made tie that hooks on.
You have such a tie, Charles.
Speaking generally. How's the champagne?
There will be no lobster dipping tomorrow, Charles.
What we want in America is your homes. We live on wheels. Your simple, quiet life and home, Mr. Franching, is charming. There's no display, no pretension. You make no difference in your dinner, I dare say, when you sit down by yourself as when you invite us. Just a small dinner with a few good friends who appreciate intelligent conversation and good company. No mediocre, happy, medium, orthodox people here. Hey, Pooter!
Mr. Huttle, I enjoyed your company and a little while ago declined to comment when asked, but now I feel a small response is called for.
Charles, you are emboldened by the champagne. No.
Mr. Huttle, my wife, Carrie, and I feel privileged to have been invited here this evening by Mr. Franching, and it's been a great pleasure to have met you and listened to your views. Now, your ideas are original and sometimes wonderful, but to me they seem so dangerous. They may make men extremely rich or extremely poor. They may indeed make or break men. But I always feel people are happier who live a simple, unsophisticated life. I believe I am happy because I'm not ambitious or a trailblazer. And in defence of mediocrity, happy medium, and orthodoxy, May I say, these are the qualities of men that follow in the wake of people like Columbus and Stevenson, who made a practical success out of the grandiose ideas. I agree. Without these great men, there might neither have been the discovery of America nor the steam engine, but it was the ordinary man who sailed the ships and cast the iron. The orthodox who stick to the plans, file the papers, and balance the accounts. Without the little man, content with the happy medium, society would crumble.
Bravo, Pooter! What a sterling defence of the mundane. Your health, sir.
More champagne, Pooter.
Thank you, Mr. Franking.
Oh, dearie, dearie me. I write this diary entry with a heavy heart. The day which dawned after our dinner with Mr. Harsver-Huttle must surely be one of our darkest. Champagne never agrees with Charles, and so of course he was far too poorly to go into the office next morning. Lupin went alone, and it is Charles's belief that had Charles been present, he would have averted a disastrous series of events. To be brief, one of Mr. Perkup's most valued customers, Mr. Crobelin, arrived in the office in a rage over some matter. Lupin boldly suggested he take his custom elsewhere, in fact to Gilterson, Sons and Company. My dear son, Lupin clearly believed it the best course of action at the time, but Charles has accused Lupin of an act of treachery to Mr. Perkup, and has written a grovelling letter on the firm's behalf to Mr. Crobelin, though in my heart I fear it will do no good. Charles has been waiting 3 fretful days now for a reply.
Well, Gov, what do you think?
Lupin, I just don't know. I'm hoping the delay is because Mr. Crobelin is giving my letter a great deal of thought.
Oh, not that. My new hat.
Lupin, do you really think it's appropriate, under the circumstances, to be buying a new hat and casually asking my opinion on it?
I didn't buy it. It was a present. I met an old friend that I did not quite think of as a friend at the time, but as he wisely said, all is fair in love and war.
Lupin, my head is spinning with recent events and your treachery regarding Mr. Perkup. Consequently, I am waiting with great trepidation for the post. What are you talking about?
My friend, a jolly good all-round sort of fellow, a very different stamp from that inflated fool of a Perkup.
Hush, Lupin. Do not play at insult to injury.
What do you mean by injury? I repeat, I have done no injury. Crobelin is simply tired of a stagnant firm and made the change on his own account. I simply recommended the new firm as a matter of good business. The friend who gave me the hat, by the way, was Mr. Murray Posh, with whom I'm having lunch in the city. Goodbye, Gov. It will all work out for the best, you'll see.
Off went Lupin in that very handsome hat. And no sooner had he gone than the dreaded letter arrived. Charles seemed rooted to the spot. Charles, you're just waiting for the post, and now it is here. You just hold the letters in your hand. What's the matter?
I am, once again, shocked rigid by the antics of our son, who is out lunching in the city.
And seems in good spirits.
Sporting a new hat, courtesy of Mr. Murray Posh, now husband of Miss Daisy Muttler.
That's a turn-up. As are these.
2 letters. Crobelin Hall. The contents of this could determine our, the firm's, and Mr. Perkup's future.
Any other?
To Lupin. From Gilterson, Sons and Company Limited. The firm Lupin so freely recommended. Sir, please, go after Master Lupin and tell him he has a letter that could be of some importance.
Yes, sir.
My fingers tremble.
You've done your best to retrieve the situation, Charles, having written a 16-page letter.
And he has replied in less than 6 lines.
Saying what?
Sir, I totally disagree with you. Your son, in the course of 5 minutes' conversation, displayed more intelligence than your firm has done in the last 5 years. Yours faithfully, Gilbert E. Gillam O. Crobelin.
You have a letter, Lupin.
Thank you. in gratitude for recommending Mr. Crowbill into our business, please find enclosed a token of our gratitude. How about that, Gov?
A cheque for £25
from Gilterson Sons and Company Limited. Oh, and it goes on to say that they'd like to see me.
Why, Lupin?
With a view to possibly finding me a position. Oh, well, I suppose I have to find somewhere to earn a living. Must be off. Again.
Well, Lupin may have done himself a lot of good.
But at whose expense? Imagine Mr. Perkup discovering that Lupin, my son, has received a recommendation bonus from our great rivals. What am I to do?
Charles was beside himself with anxiety, though in my heart I felt that perhaps Lupin had done rather well for himself, and shown some of the boldness that Charles can sometimes lack.
Good evening, Master Lupin.
Good evening, Sarah. 3 glasses, please. 4, if you'd like to join the celebrations.
Best not. Thank you, sir. Last time made your father very finicky about crumbs on the carpet.
The dove can act very strange following champagne.
Dear Diary, champagne seems to be flowing very freely at Brickfield Terrace of late, as we celebrate the undoubted successes of dear Lupin.
Hello, Lupin. Are you celebrating?
I can't think what.
Take a look at that, Gov.
Gilterson and Sons have engaged you at a salary of £200 a year, with other advantages.
Oh, well done, Lupin.
Yes. Well done, my boy. As your fortune rises, mine fades.
Dear Diary, I'm always sad to see Charles down in the dumps when things aren't going well at the office, but I wish he would buck up and not complain about Mrs. James of Sutton visiting. She's only staying a few days, and she is my dearest friend.
Oh. Sarah, what's happened to the small round table from the drawing room?
It's been taken into the parlour by Mrs. James of Sutton.
Why, Sarah?
Don't know, sir. Maybe they're playing cards, sir.
Oh. Oh, no. Thank you, Sarah. I forbid it.
What, dear?
Carrie, am I to assume correctly that you intend to practice table turning in this very parlour?
Yes, dear, we are following instructions from the book.
There is no death by Florence Marryat. Have you read it, Mr. Pooter?
I've always had the greatest contempt for such nonsense. And I put an end to it years ago when Carrie, at our old house, used to have seances every night with poor Mrs. Fusters, who is now dead. I take it she has not been back in touch since.
Oh, Charles, how irreverent.
And very unkind, Mr. Pooter. If people were all as prejudiced as you, there would never have been the electric telegraph or the telephone.
That is quite a different thing.
In what way, Mr. Pooter, pray? In what way?
Science and engineering as opposed to fanciful, superstitious nonsense.
Charles, Mrs. James is our guest.
Pardon me, Mrs. James. I decline to discuss the matter any further and thoroughly disapprove of you going ahead with any spiritualist activities.
Mr. Cummings is here, sir, and Mrs. Pooter.
Thank you, Sarah.
Oh, good evening, Pooter.
Cummings, you've arrived in time to support my stance against the ludicrous practice of table turning and spiritualism.
Oh, I find it most interesting. I'm not much of a believer, but I'm willing to be convinced. Hello, Mrs. Pooter and Mrs. James.
Oh, Cummings, you are, as ever, most welcome. We'd be most happy for you to join us, wouldn't we, Mrs. James?
Most definitely.
Oh.
Dear Mrs. James of Sutton very generously agreed to allow Charles and Cummings to join us, and who should appear just as we were about to begin but their old friend Gowing, hoping, no doubt, for an invitation to supper, and he insisted on joining us too. What happened next was truly astonishing.
Oh, great spirit, Lena. Charles Pooter has a question for you.
And if the answer isn't satisfactory, the seance must be concluded.
Charles, you agreed.
I'm thinking of an old aunt of mine. Could you tell me her name?
Steve.
Cat! I was thinking of Aunt Maggie.
Did she have a cat?
No, and this just proves my...
Charles,
He's gone quite pale.
Her second name was Catherine.
L-E-A-T. Typical of the spirit Lena, to make us work for the answer. Behave, Lena.
After something else. No, the table's tipping towards you. Well, let's steady it. It's on the move.
And you're doing the moving going. Any more of your tricks and I will turn up the gas.
No, it isn't me, on my word.
Then I must believe you. Oh, the table is rising. It is you going.
It isn't. No, I'll prove it by moving away. Look.
It's moving. Oh, Charles, please turn the light on.
Not yet. We don't want to chase her away. What's she spelling? N-I-P-U-L.
Nipple. Oh,
ladies.
No.
What can it mean?
It's nothing with me. I'm detached from proceedings.
Hush going.
Nipple? That's Lupin backwards.
Oh, my boy. And him away from home for a few days.
Don't worry, Carrie. Is there more?
D-R-I-N-K. Drink.
That's more in my line.
There's more. W-A-T-E-R. Water.
Well, that's not in my line. Outside, if you like, but not inside.
That hasn't finished yet.
C-A-P-T-A-I-N. Captain Drinkwater, is that you? He was a very old friend of my father's who died some years ago.
Oh, please ask him about Lupin.
P-O-S-H. Posh! Murray Posh! L-U-P-I-N.
Lupin, yes. What about him?
B-A-Y-S.
Base. Whatever could that mean?
Ask it something else.
Can I come back in now?
Yes, Gowing, ask the question, Mrs. James.
Who is the foolish non-believer amongst us? P-O-O-T-E-R.
It's you, old chap. You've really upset the spirit.
Will he be punished?
Going.
B-A-L-D-Y. Baldy.
Baldy, you are going thin on top, Charles.
Right, that's enough. I'm turning up the gas. This is the last of this nonsense that shall ever take place under my roof.
I think, Mr. Pooter, that you are rather overstepping.
Madam, I am the master of this house. Please understand that.
Dear Diary, the fact is, Charles is sitting on top, and the spirits looking down would see that. However, Charles's soul is by no means the worst outcome of the séance. I told Lupin about the word bays being spelled out in conjunction with his name. He laughed, slapped his knee in, and declared that the spirit had made up his mind for him. He'd been considering a move to Bayswater, to be at a more fashionable address and near to his friends, the Poshes. I fear I have contributed to convincing him to move house. We dine with him at his new address this evening.
Champagne straight off, Lupin. Little grand.
Now, Gov, I don't want you worrying what is grand here and what is not. I just want you to enjoy yourselves with fellow guests in my new home.
Oh, Lupin, your home will always be Brickfield Terrace, Holloway, as long as we are there. Oh, dear boy.
A neighbourhood good enough for your parents? Why on earth you'd want to decide to spend almost half your salary to live in Bayswater, I will never...
It's not a question of Brickfield Terrace being good or bad. I'm not going to rot away my life in the suburbs. Now come through, meet the other diners, and let's enjoy the evening.
Love, I know not when or how. Only this, that once you loved me. Only this, I love you now. I love you now. I love you now.
Bravo, Daisy. You next, Lily Girl.
Oh, I couldn't possibly.
Oh, of course you can. You must.
I'll sing after a cigarette.
The deal is done.
A cigarette? Don't you smoke, dear?
Mrs. Charles Pooter has not arrived as yet.
Lupin, your father is an absolute brick.
Thank you, Miss Posh.
Lily Girl. Everybody calls me Lily Girl.
May I have directions to the water closet, please?
Would Mr. Charles Pooter allow me to show Mrs. Charles Pooter to the water closet down the hall?
No.
I'm sure Mrs. Pooter would be delighted.
Oh, God. An absolute brick!
Perhaps some fresh air, Lupin?
Once round the garden, Gov?
Of course, I could quite easily have visited the water closet without the aid of Lily Posh, but it did give Charles an opportunity to have a quiet word with Lupin.
You seem very much at ease in the company of Mr. and Mrs. Posh, despite the fact that you were once engaged to Daisy née Mutler.
Well, that seems so long ago now. I'm still very fond of Daisy, of course, and I found a great friend in Murray Posh.
Trustee's forgiven you over the £600 he lost on Parachica chlorates through your advice.
He doesn't give a hoot about that, having made it back many times over.
Really?
Posh's one-price hat is a household word throughout England. They're opening branch establishments in New York, Sydney and Melbourne and negotiating for Kimberley and Johannesburg.
My word.
And he settled £10,000 on his little sister, Lily Girl.
My word.
Brickfield Terrace, just here, please.
Right.
It's pleasing to see Lupin in such good spirits and in good company, but can't help reflecting on how his and his friends' fortunes are flourishing as Mr. Perkup's and the firm diminishes. Lupin's treachery lies heavy with me.
It wasn't deliberate treachery on our son's part, Charles. He gave his best advice. You never consider that he could have been right?
I don't know any more, Carrie. I had such a strong knowledge of what was right and wrong, the correct procedures, etiquette, what I consider the standards of the very foundation of society. I fear greatly that as the century changes, the future may become unrecognisable as we know it.
Oh dear, Charles. The future will take care of itself as long as there are decent, honest men such as you. And there always will be. There seems to be a carriage outside our home.
Mr. Charles Pooter.
Yes, I'm he. It isn't bad news about Mr. Perkup, I hope.
I have a note.
What is it, Charles?
Dear Mr. Pooter, come down to the Victoria Hotel without delay. Important, yours truly, Hardfur Huttle.
At this time of night?
Is it too late, driver?
No, sir. My instructions are, if you happen to be out, to wait till you came home and transport you accordingly.
Off went Charles into the night, leaving me alone to await whatever might happen next.
Pooter, I travel extensively, meet high-born people and intellectuals frequently, but don't impress easy. Attributes I admire most in a man are honesty and guts. Though clearly out of your depth at the dinner table the last time we met, you spoke up from the heart, and that impressed me.
Thank you, Mr. Huttle.
Yeah. Now, I guess you're thinking you've come a long way at a late hour just to be told that.
Your message said important, and so...
You're confirming another attribute I admire, loyalty. Though you've only met me once, you came. Good for you.
Thank you, Mr. Huttle.
Since meeting, being impressed with you and furnished details by Franching, I inquired more, and have now read a dossier on Mr. Perkup's firm.
A dossier? On Mr. Perkup?
On behalf of a very rich friend of mine. A pioneer, trailblazer, risk-taker, a nation-builder. A man totally opposite to you, but a man who needs men like you. And as a consequence of that dossier, he wants to reach out across the vast Atlantic Ocean to you, Charles Pooter. Then, Mr. Perkup, he wants your firm to be his representative company in England, possibly the whole of Europe. What do you say?
My word.
Dear Diary, such momentous entries to record following events of that most momentous night. Charles said he couldn't speak, and then on returning home couldn't stop speaking. Couldn't sleep with the excitement of it all, and caught the first bus into the city. Mr. Perkup, thrilled with the massive injection of new business following Charles's meeting with Hardfur Huttle, asked him if we liked our house, and are we happy here? Mr. Perkup then said, Mr. Pooter, I will purchase the freehold of that house and present it to the most honest and most worthy man it has ever been my lot to meet. That, declared Charles, made it the happiest day of his life. And mine. What followed next was truly remarkable and joyous.
Engaged, Lupin?
To whom?
Lily Girl, of course. We're to be married in August.
I thought you still smitten with Daisy Mutler, as was.
Why, you look bedazzled when she sings.
It's true her voice is beguiling and Lily Girl hasn't that talent, but she compensates with the tinkle of her laughter. Where's the girl?
I have to be honest, Lupin, and say I don't know. And indeed I did not, as Charles has been spending much time away from Brickfield Terrace of late, in assignations which he has not chosen to share with me.
While we wait to tell him my good news, I'll slip round to the grocer's to get 2 bottles of Jackson Fraz.
Better make it 4. Going and Comings aren't far behind me.
4? What madness has taken over our lives? Charles, where have you been? Where have you been sneaking away to? And I use the word sneaking after much thought.
I'll wait until Gowing and Cummings arrive to solve the mystery. Sarah!
Yes, sir?
Kindly fetch 4 bottles of Jackson Frere from the grocer, would you please?
Yes, sir.
Darling wife Carrie, my friends Gowing and Cummings, my dear son Lupin, and... Sarah, do join us, and you may bring a glass.
Are you sure, Mr. Pooter, sir?
Quite sure. I have an announcement which affects you all. Recently, through business, I have become acquainted with and have been secretly meeting 2 brothers, George and Weedon Grossmith.
Why, Charles?
My dear wife, they have the wherewithal to publish my diary, which they find very interesting. I have suggested calling it The Diary of a Nobody, which they found rather satirical.
In episode 2 of The Diary of a Nobody, Johnny Vegas and Catherine Parkinson played Charles and Carrie Pooter. Lupin was played by Andrew Gower and Sarah by Sinead Matthews. Cummings was Adrian Scarborough and Gowing Stephen Critchlow. Mrs. James of Sutton was played by Joe Neary and Murray Posh by Joe Ransom. John Goracio was Hardfur Huttle and Sarah Sweeney played Lily Posh. Other parts were played by members of the company. The Diary of a Nobody is dramatised by Andrew Lynch from the novel by George and Weedon Grossmith. The music was arranged and played by Faze Music. The producer is Sally Harrison and the director is Marilyn Imrie. This is a Woollyback production for BBC Radio 4.